Welcome back. I'm really sorry that the previous video was cut short, but my battery ran out. In all the time I've been making these videos, that's never happened to me before. I think the camera must be on its way out. Anyway, when we had to stop, we'd got to the point of doing all the pleats. And I took advantage of the little gap while the camera recharged to stitch the next two colours, which is the row of flowers that gives the finishes off the ends of the pleats. Now, if this is the back of your dress, you can leave those off or put them on. It's up to you. There are also two little flowers that mark the tops of the straps. They're quite useful if you've used, if you've got transparent cam snaps. If you make just the outside of the flower and don't stitch the centre part, you will get a nice space to put the cam snap in, and you'll be able to see it through the transparent snap. But I haven't got transparent ones, so I've missed those flowers out altogether. The next thing you need is another piece of the fabric. This can be a contrast, it doesn't have to be the same, that will fit across the design like that and be 2 to 3 centimetres wider than where the last flower finishes. This isn't crucial, the width, except that both need to be the same, especially if you, like me, have managed to use the selvage edge of the fabric, which means you will not have to finish anything off when you're finishing the dress. So it shouldn't go too far below that bottom flower, and it should line up, if they're the same width, line up with the top of the design like you did with the first piece of fabric. And this just covers that. Now there are two colours remaining. The first one is for the front of the dress, the second one is for the back of the dress. There's a slight difference in the depth of the neckline. I'm going to use the front of the dress for both pieces of mine because it just makes the neckline a little bit bigger. It's up to you. So this will stitch the fabric together and create the yoke shape round the neck, up the strap, and then round the armhole. And there it is finished. So one colour remaining, which will be the back if you wanted to use it, but completely optional. There we are. These dresses were designed for children originally. They've just been adapted and made smaller and smaller to fit dolls. So if you're wondering, if you think some of the things are a little bit strange, that's really why. Now here's the piece I've already done, which is exactly the same, except I've taken it out of the hoop, torn the stabiliser off, and cut round the edge quite close. I've used pinking shears. I don't know if you can see that, and the pinking shears mean that you can cut quite close without needing to do lots of snips. If you don't have pinking shears, you've really got to snip into these curves so that they turn out nicely, because when you turn that out and push the straps out like that, you've got the two straps and the finished dress. All you have to do now is do the same with this piece and then open these two pieces out. You can see there's a little gap there. If you need to make your dress a little bit wider round the chest because she's a bit fat, you can just stitch that little bit extra, but mine's going to be fine, so I'm going to get the two pieces, put them together with the facing opened out and stitch the seam, just one straight line. I may zigzag it, I may overlock it, and then turn a hem. And you can make the dress as long or as short as you like. You could put lace around the bottom, lots of choices. So I think that's just about all, and the battery has managed to hold out. So I'm going to stop there. Good luck with making your dress. Don't forget to post pictures on the In the Hoop doll making group, because we'd love to see them, whether you make this dress or any other with your lovely doll.